to start with the magic ring. Insert my hook, yarn over and pull through. Now we're going to chain 1. So now we're going to do single crochet into the magic ring. So to do a single crochet, you insert, yarn over, pull up a loop. Now we've got 2 loops, yarn over and pull through all 2. So now I'm going to take my stitch marker and mark that stitch, and I'm going to carry on. And like I said, we need 12 single crochets. Now I'm done with my 12 single crochets, and as you can see, the magic ring is still a bit big, so we're going to take the tail end and pull it just enough so we can close the circle there. So now after that, we are going to remove the stitch marker and insert our hook into the first single crochet we did, yarn over and yarn over the loop on our, and pull through the loop on our hook. So now we are done with the first round. For second round, we are going to chain 1, and into the same space we're going to do 1 single crochet. Remember that chain 1 does not count as a stitch. Now I'm going to get my stitch marker and mark that stitch, and back into the same space I'm going to do half a double crochet. So to do half a double crochet, yarn over, you insert, yarn over, pull through. Now we've got 3 loops, 1 2 3, yarn over and pull through all 3. Next, into the next stitch we are going to repeat the same. We're going to do 1 single crochet and 1 half double crochet into the same stitch. Into the next stitch we do the same, 1 single crochet, 1 half double crochet. Now we're going to repeat that all the way till we come here. I'm done with my round 1. For round 2 we're going to chain 1, and that chain 1 does not count as a stitch here and throughout. So now into the very same space we are going to insert a single crochet. Insert our hook and do a single crochet there. Now bring the stitch marker and mark that stitch. Now into the next stitch we're going to do half a double crochet. So to do half a double crochet, you yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop. Now we've got 3 loops, yarn over and pull through all 3. Now into the next stitch we do a single crochet. So we are alternating single crochet and half double crochet. So now, as you can see, the work is curling up. That's okay. That's what we wanted. For us to achieve this part of the bracket, we wanted to start curling. So now here I'm done with round 2, and I should have 12 stitches. So go ahead and count your stitches. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. Once you have your 12 stitches, remove the stitch marker, and let's close the round by yarning over and pull through the loop on your hook. And we're done with round 2. For round 3 it's going to be an increase round. So we're going to start by chaining 1. I've already did that, and remember that chain 1 does not count as a stitch here and throughout. Now into the same space we are going to do a single crochet. Now bring back our stitch marker and mark that stitch. Now into the same space we're going to do a half double crochet. Now the next stitch is a half double crochet stitch. So a half double crochet stitch has a stitch here. You see there's the V here. If you turn your work, you will see it has a loop behind that V. There's a loop right there, and we're going to be working into that loop. So into that loop we are going to do a single crochet and a double crochet. Now in the next stitch here, which is a single crochet, we do a single crochet and half double crochet in the same stitch. Now the next stitch is a half double crochet stitch. So there's a V. If you tilt it, there's also a loop here behind that V. I don't know if you can see, there's a V here, right? This V, if you tilt, then there's this loop here. We will work into that loop. So into that loop, we do single crochet and a half double crochet. Now into the next stitch, it's a single crochet. We make an increase by just doing single crochet and half double crochet into that stitch. Now the next stitch is a half double crochet stitch, so we work into the back loop of that stitch. Not the back, but yeah, because this is a V, and if you tilt it, there's a loop right here into that loop, right? So into that loop, we do a single crochet and a double crochet. So that is what we have to do for this round, and I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll be back when I'm done. I am done, and I have 24 stitches. It's very important that you count your stitches to make sure you have the right number of stitches you should have. And we're going to insert our hook into that first stitch, and then we slip stitch to close this round. And for round 4, we're going to chain 1, and again does not count as a stitch, and we are going to make a single crochet into the first stitch and mark that stitch. So round 4 is just going to be, we're going to be working single crochet into the single crochets and half double crochets into the half double crochets, but we do the half double crochets into the back loops. So now the next one is a half double crochet, so we are going to do a half double crochet here. So yarn over first, and then you do a half double crochet. Now into the next stitch is a single crochet, so you do a single crochet. Into the next stitch, half double crochet, you do a half double crochet. So now into the next stitch, it's a single crochet, we also do a single crochet. Next stitch, half double crochet, so we do a half double crochet as well. So this round is very easy. And I'm done with this round, and at the end of round 4 you should have 24 stitches. So now I'm going to remove the stitch marker and close this round. Now for row 5 is going to be an increased row, so we're going to start with chain 1, and into the same stitch we're going to do a single crochet. Now insert your stitch marker. Next we're going to be doing 2 half double crochets in the next stitch, which is a half double crochet as well. So we're going to be working those stitches into the back loop of the half double crochet. This is a half double crochet, we tilt it again, and we do our 2 half double crochets into that back loop. Now into the next stitch we do 1 single crochet. So that is going to be the repeat pattern for row 5. Now into the next stitch we do 2 half double crochets, but the back loop behind the V stitch, the back loop behind the V stitch. This is the V stitch. As you can see, it's a stitch that's shaped like a V. So into the next stitch we do single crochet. Next stitch, it's a half double crochet, so we do 2 half double crochets into that stitch. So we're going to repeat that: single crochet into the single crochet and 2 half double crochets into the back loop, single crochet in the next stitch, tilt in the back loop where you do 2 half double crochets. So we're going to repeat that all the way to the end. So now I am done with round 5, and we're going to count our stitches, and we should have 36 stitches. Now I'm going to slip stitch to join the round. So now for round 6, we are going to single crochets into the single crochets and half double crochets into the half double crochets. So now here we start with a single crochet, bring our stitch marker. Now into the next stitch, it's a half double crochet, so we do a half double crochet, and then into the next stitch it's a half double crochet, so we also do a half double crochet. Now into the next stitch is a single crochet, we single crochet, and remember the half double crochets are worked at the back of the stitch. So that's the repeat pattern for round 6. Go ahead and do that, and I'll be back when I'm done. Now I'm done with my row 6, and I'm going to close this round and working on round 7, and round 7 is an increase row, so we're going to chain 1 and back into the same stitch. We're going to do a single crochet. Now bring the stitch marker and mark the stitch, and we are going to be doing, and we're going to be working a half double crochet into the back loop of this half double crochet. So we do half double crochet. Now into the next we do 2 double crochets. Now we do a single crochet. Into the next we do half double crochet in the back loop. Into the next stitch, which is a half double crochet, we do 2 half double crochets into that stitch. So that's the pattern. You do a single crochet, half double crochet, and into the next stitch we do 2 half double crochets. Remember, all the half double crochets are worked into the back loops only, except the half double crochets for round 2. So now this is the repeat pattern, so I'm going to go ahead and do that all the way around, and I'll be back. So now I am done with round 7, and at the end of round 7 you should have 48 stitches. So we are going to remove our stitch marker and join the round 7, and we're going to start round 8. Round 8 is going to be very simple: single crochets into the single crochets and half double crochets into the half double crochet stitches. Again, starting with a chain 1 and a single crochet. Now into the next stitch we do a half double crochet into the back loop. Into the next stitch we do a half double crochet into the back loop as well, and a half double crochet into the next. Now the next stitch is a single crochet, so we do a single crochet. So that's the repeat row, that's the repeat stitch for this round 8. We are just working into the half double crochets and also working into the single crochets. So go ahead and do that. Now I'm done with my row 8, and we're going to slip stitch to close this round. Now we are no longer going to increase, so this is what you should be having. This is how your work should be looking like so far, and it looks like a cup right now. This is what we want. So now we have 48 stitches. Make sure you have 48 stitches at the end of round 8. I have 48 stitches, so I'm going to divide my 48 stitches by 2, which gives me 24 stitches. So I'm going to chain 1 here, and I'm going to count my 24 stitches. So from here where we did a chain 1, we're going to count 24 stitches. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 and 24. So my stitch marker comes here, and from where the stitch marker is back to where our loop is, we should also have 24 stitches. So now we are working on the top part of our bra cup. So now we are going to do a single crochet here, a single crochet, and we're going to do a single crochet into the next stitch, and a single crochet into the following stitch. So we're going to be doing single crochets all the way till we reach our stitch marker. I'm done and I've reached my stitch marker, so I'm going to remove my stitch marker and mark and also do a single crochet into that stitch. Right, so I'm just going to put my stitch marker back here, and then I'm going to chain 1 and turn. I'm going to repeat the single crochet rows till I have 5 rows in total. So now we are doing this part here of the bralette. Now I'm done with 5 rows of single crochets. Now I'm going to turn my work and be working on the sides. So I'm going to work 1 single crochet here and another single crochet into the second row, another single crochet into the third row, fourth and fifth. Right, so now I'm going to remove my stitch marker. I don't need it anymore. And now we are going to be working single crochets all the way till we get there. Now we are going to repeat the same thing for the bottom part of the cup, and we're going to repeat what we did here, single crochets row for 2 more rows. So you should have 3 rows of single crochet. So you should have 3 rows of single crochet, and the last row should be worked on the right side, just like the last row of the top part of our cup was worked on the right side. So we're going to chain 1, turn your work. So now I'm done with my 3 rounds, and the last round I worked it on the right side. So when you're done, we're going to chain 1, grab your scissors and cut your yarn, leaving about 6 to 8 inches so you can weave it in, and then fasten off. And you're going to go ahead and do the exact same thing we did and do a second cup. And let's go to part 2